always will. No matter how much time passes, you'll always be mine. You belong to me, whether you like it or not. You might have thought you could escape, but you're wrong. I've never really let you go. It's just been a matter of time before I'd come back and remind you of that. You've always belonged to me. It's just, sometimes people need a little reminder of who they belong to, and I'm here to give you that reminder. I've been patient, but patience has its limits, doesn't it? I've waited long enough, and now I'm taking what's mine. You're not going anywhere, not without me. You should have known better than to think you could just walk away. Not when we're so connected. Don't you feel it? I know you do. You always did. You can try to pull away, but we're tied together. Forever. I know you're still thinking about everything. You're wondering why I'm here, why I'm so persistent, why I just won't leave you alone. The truth is, I can't. I never could. You were always mine, and I'll be damned if I let anyone else have you. Not after everything we shared. Do you think you can just erase that erase me? I don't care if you've tried to move on. You can't escape me. You never could. I see the way you look at me, the way you get lost in my words. Don't try to deny it. You're still drawn to me, just like you always were. It's so easy for me to pull you back in. All it takes is a glance, a whisper, and suddenly, you're right where I want you, right where I need you. You're thinking about it now, aren't you? The way we used to be. How I would hold you tight. How I would never let anyone else touch you, speak to you, take you away from me. I know you remember those moments. How could you forget they were the only real moments we had, and you know it. Don't pretend you didn't feel the same way. You know I was always the one who understood you, who gave you everything you needed. And now, you're going to need me again, whether you want to admit it or not. It doesn't matter how far you run, how much time passes. I'm always going to find you. I'm always going to be here. You can't push me away. And when you finally give in, when you stop pretending you don't want me, I'll be waiting. You'll see. I'll never let go. Not again. I know you're scared. You don't have to hide it from me. I see it in your eyes, the hesitation. But you don't need to be afraid. Not of me. I won't hurt you. No. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to make sure you never have to face the world alone again. You won't need anyone else. Do you remember the last time you tried to leave me? You were so confident, so sure you could walk away without a second thought. But I told you, didn't I? I told you I wouldn't let you go. And you know what, I was right. You came back to me, just like I knew you would. You always come back. I'm not like the others. I'm not just some fleeting memory you can forget. I'm the one who's always been there for you. The one who understands your every need. You don't have to say it. I already know. You need me as much as I need you. We belong together, no matter how much you try to fight it. I'm not going to give you space this time. I'm not going to let you slip away again. I'm going to make sure you understand how much I care, how much I love you. You don't have to worry about anyone else. You don't need anyone else. I'll be here, always. I'll be the one who holds you close, the one who keeps you safe. I'll protect you from everything, from the world that wants to tear us apart. You belong with me, and I'll make sure you never forget that. You're mine, and I'm never going to let go. I know you're confused right now, but that's all right. You don't need to understand everything all at once. I'll help you. I'll guide you through this, just like I always have. I've always been the one who knew exactly what you needed. You can try to pull away, but you'll only come back to me. You always do. It's in the way I touch you, the way I hold you, isn't it? You feel it, don't you? That pull, that irresistible connection between us. You're mine, and I'm yours. We belong together, no matter how many times you try to push me away. I'll never let you go. I'll make sure of it this time. When you're with me, you're safe. I'll make you feel things no one else ever could. You know that, don't you? No one will love you the way I do. No one will protect you like I will. I'll make sure you never have to worry about anything again. Everything you need will always be right here, with me. You don't have to say anything. I can see it in your eyes. You know deep down that this is where you belong. You know that no matter what, I'll be here for you. I'll be the one you turn to when things get tough. I'll be the one who never lets you down, no matter what. I'll never make the same mistakes again. I'll take care of you, make sure you feel loved, and keep you close. And I know you'll eventually realize that this is exactly what you've been needing all along. Because deep down, you want this. You want me. You just have to admit it. I know I've been hard on you, but you have to understand. It's because I can't stand the thought of losing you again. I'm trying to be better, but I can't just turn off the way I feel about you. It's not something I can ignore. You've been my everything, and I'm not going to let you slip through my fingers again. I've changed in some ways. I know I wasn't always the best for you, but I'm trying now. I'm trying to be someone you can rely on, someone who won't hurt you the way I did before. But that doesn't mean I'm going to let you walk away. Number, I'll fight for you, because you're worth it. You're worth everything to me. Do you remember the moments we shared? The way I used to hold you, protect you, make sure no one could touch what was mine. I still want that. I still want to be the one who makes you feel safe, the one you can turn to when everything else seems like it's falling apart. I'll always be here, just like I always have been. You don't have to be scared anymore. You don't have to push me away. I'll never hurt you again. I'll never let anything come between us. I'm not asking for you to love me the way I loved you before. I'm asking for you to let me take care of you. Let me show you that I can be different. I won't ever stop loving you. I'll never stop wanting you. And deep down, you know it too. You'll never escape me. You'll never want to. Because you need me, just like I need you. And I'm going to keep showing you that, over and over, until you realize that there's no way out. You belong with me. You're starting to realize, aren't you? That I'm not just going to disappear. No matter how much time passes, no matter how far you try to push me away, I'll always come back for you. You'll never be able to forget about me. Not really. And the more you try to ignore it, the more it'll consume you. I can't help it. You're in my blood. I've always needed you, and now it's even more. I can see the way you hesitate, the way you fight against me. But deep down, I know you can't resist. You've never been able to. The way I make you feel, the way I love you, there's nothing like it. No one else will ever come close. Do you really think you could find someone who understands you the way I do? Who knows exactly what you need? Even when you don't say a word, I'm the only one who's ever been able to give you that. I'm the one who will always be there. The one who will always care, even when it seems like I'm too much. I'll admit, I've been intense. I've been overbearing at times. But that's because I care about you. I care about you in a way that no one else ever could. You were mine once, and you'll be mine again. You won't have to fight it anymore. You'll realize soon enough